Hello everyone, friends, you are on the Moby channel and I am glad to see you on my channel again. In this video, I have collected as many as 15 theories about the future plot of Skibidi Toilet, and perhaps some of them will turn out to be true, so be sure to put your like. Let's get 10,000 likes on this video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's get 400,000 subscribers before the new year. I'm sure you can do it. Also subscribe to my channel with reactions, as well as join my Discord server. All the necessary links will be in the first pinned comment. In any case, we are starting. I want to start by saying that all these theories do not relate specifically to the next part of episode 68, these theories relate to the future plot of Skibidi Toilet. Some of the presented theories were invented by me, some I took from comments, posts, and my Discord server. The video turned out to be quite long, so I'm counting on your like. So theory number 1, everything that happens in the series is the dream of a secret agent who worked at the computer for a long time and eventually fell asleep. And most often in his dreams, he sees everything happening on behalf of the operator and only sometimes sees what is happening on behalf of the Titan. In the series Skibidi Toilet, there was a connection with two universes. The universe of Beatbox and Skibidi Toilet. When Male 09 was moving with the help of a kind of teleportation machine, his character from the Skibidi Toilet universe crashed into him and therefore the worlds mixed up. If there was a displacement of the worlds, then perhaps in episode 67, in this place, it was Male 09 and Male 07 that appeared, because the secret agent in this episode appeared a little later in this place. All the people from the Skibidi Toilet universe were forced to move their minds into cameraman agents. The fact is that cameramen and humans existed in the same time interval. Or all the people were urgently evacuated by cameraman agents, where they were taken to a safe secret place, and already their scientists began to suggest that they move their minds into a certain kind of agent. Skibidi Toilet is a virus that infects people and becomes toilets, but due to the fact that the agents were able to save most of the people, Skibidi Toilet began to create similar robots for their army to increase in size. Skibidi Scientist is the creator of the Skibidi virus. I assume that he and Mr. Secret Agent worked together in the same scientific organization, and Mr. Secret Agent created robot cameramen into which people could upload their minds and live forever. Everyone really liked this invention, and the Skibidi Scientist was very jealous of this and created the Skibidi virus so that people would become toilets. Theory with the advent of the army of Astro Toilets. I assume that those Astro Toilets that we have already seen in the series are scouts, and the whole army may appear just like that. By the way, I took this theory from my Discord server. You can also write your theory and maybe it will appear in my video. The subscribers' theory about the appearance of an entire army of Astro Toilets sounds like this: start a massive shockwave pulses through the sky, catching everyone off guard. Everyone stops and looks up and a massive rift is seen gazing in the sky. The Astro Toilets teleport in with a massive grin on their faces and G-Man is about to kill them until a laser hits his head. Multiple Star Destroyer-themed toilets teleport into the sky and many UFO toilets rain down lasers on the Skibidi base. The Titans retreat the scene and the toilets are about to retreat too, but all of a sudden something hits the scientist with a strong punch. We see another scientist? But this one has two mechanical legs with two mechanical arms with a massive TV screen on its front toilet and missile batteries on the side of it. The toilets are confused thinking it's part of their team, but they finally realize these toilets weren't part of them. These were the Astro Toilets from an alternate universe. It turns out the Astro Toilets managed to rip open a portal allowing the Astro Toilet civilization to enter this universe of Skibidi Toilet. Either who the scientist tries to swing back as the other toilets desperately run away until a powerful laser hits G-Man. The Astro Toilet's G-Man enters the scene. It's a massive toilet with inferno laser eyes and laser cannons. Two on each side of the toilet and a massive rail gun on its back. It also has a yellow core which can emit a strong burning beam of UV light. G-Man and the scientist are terrified, but the Astro Toilets mainly want G-Man. In the future, a new race will appear in the series, whose main color will be green. Many assume that it will be the Computer Man's race. These agents will be even fewer than TV Man, and initially they will seem so powerful that they will not even have their own Titan. But when Astro Toilets show all their power, Computer Man's agents will be forced to create their own Titan. Simp Cameraman will become one of the main villains of the Skibidi Toilet series. I assume that the villainous arc of Titan G Toilet is coming to an end. As long as the Alliance has Titan TV Man, then the original Titan G Toilet will not even come close to Titan TV Man, because he is afraid of him, because he has permanently deprived him of laser vision. After the defeat of the Titan G toilet, Simp Cameraman will take his place. I assume that he will defend the Skibidi scientist in every possible way, because he accepted him well into his Skibidi society, because Simp Cameraman among Skibidi toilet is a kind of boss whom everyone listens to and follows his orders, and in the alliance of agents he was a simple guy who fell madly in love with TV woman, and was also a simple agent without any superpowers, and plus, he was simply left to die under the rubble of some tower, while the plunger of the cameraman was rescued, cured and pumped. Simp Cameraman will now also become upgraded, because he is now one of the main bosses of the toilets. I took the following theories from the comments under my videos. They sound like this. I noticed that in EP67 and EP68 UTTM had a few passive abilities. The first passive was an ability to mess with tech that can mess with other teleport abilities and also causes interference with the cameraman. I believe this ability has a decent sized radius considering the distance the cameraman was at in EP68. This would also explain why Astro Toilet was barely noticeable and kept his distance. Secondly, when UTTM swung his arm, I noticed that his swing caused an energy wave from the blade, but it moves fast enough no one noticed, which adds a ranged attack with UTTM's main weapon. Finally, UTTM now is tamper-proof due to the Skibidi parasite dying the moment that it tried to infect UTTM. I think this is because of the new core of UTTM has been built to send energy into UTTM across the whole body, and the energy gets channeled into the fins of UTTM's armor, to which the energy gets amplified to a level that can cause to above effects and serves as an anti-parasite mechanism that will prevent UTTM from falling into the wrong hands. I believe both UTCM and UTSM will get some similar upgrades to UTTM, such as improved cores that can absorb energy and also act as a defense mechanism against Skibidi parasites, and will also get better armor to handle the acid the Skibidi toilets have created to counter the Titans. I also suspect that UTCM and UTSM will get back all of their previous gear, and these weapons will be enhanced by their new core just like UTTM. I now believe the Astro Toilets are a type of scout troop, since I noticed that Astro Toilet has only appeared around both UTCM in EP53, EP55, and most recently with all three Titans in EP68. This tells me a few things and gets me with two possible motives. First, Astro Toilets have only appeared around Titans that have been upgraded to gather intel and if possible to draw the Titans away from the Alliance's main forces by attacking nearby troops. Secondly, this tells me that they are trying to see how powerful the upgrade Titans are and see if they can locate any weaknesses. Ultimately, this tells me that there are two motives that are possible. The first motive is that Astro Toilet is sizing up UTTM to be used as a way to kill G-Man, especially after the events of EP60 where they almost successfully executed him, or they are planning something where UTTM could be ambushed and put out of commission along with the other Titans. Most likely it's the latter and not the former, but both are possible nonetheless. The story starts from the large TV man we saw in the end of part 1 of episode 68. From its screen we can see that the POV turns to its left side from where the real scientist had disappeared. From that left side we can see that the Astro Toilets comes in and the fight starts. POV shoots 2 rockets at the Astro Toilet, but they escapes and goes to the left side. Another Astro Toilet escapes from the right. And this makes a confusion for the cameraman and speakerman alliances. So one alliance decides to go to the left and another one to the right, but as we know that Scientist Toilet had gone to the left, so the special agents without thinking goes the left, and POV and other members of the team continues to go to right. On the right, G-Man and many of its clone attacks us, but UTTVM breaks the roof of the bunker and saves us all, and here part 2 ends. We will be in the POV of the same large cameraman from episode 67 part 1 to 4. They will go to the left to chase the Scientist Toilet who is not there. Then the large cameraman POV looks to his left to see an upgraded brown suited cameraman, and he starts chasing plunger cameraman, dark speaker man, the large cameraman POV. Lucky cameraman pushes the large cameraman POV over and we realize he's a traitor and we shoot him with our rocket launcher, and that is the end of the lucky cameraman. Next, the brown simp cameraman tries to take the rocket launcher from the large cameraman but falls to the ground because it's too heavy, and the large cameraman POV picks it up and aims at brown cameraman, but he runs away. We look to the right and we see the Scientist Toilet with an evil grin, and then he runs to the right side. We follow him and then we see him with a scientist in a normal white toilet and an upgraded Skibidi cat, and that's where the episode ends, and that will be saved for part 3. I'm thinking that the big TV man didn't want the POV cameraman to get injured, so he didn't let him in. After the big TV man said, "Let's watch," the monitor shows the POV of plunger cameraman. After the big speakerman's death, the POV cameraman steps in the front and a trap opens. That trap being a big hole that he could have almost fell in. The big cameraman hears some skibidi noises and reloads his rocket launchers. A new toilet with 6 rocket launchers comes in front of them. But the Alliance stays quiet, since the skibidi toilet with 6 rocket launchers can't see but he can hear. The Alliance slowly get behind the rocket launcher toilet and flush him. The Alliance moves in and continues to be quiet. TV woman teleports inside and bring in a fake plunger cameraman. In reverse she says, "Let the toilets taste their own medicine." TV woman teleports out. The fight begins and the plunger cameraman, fake, goes on the left corridor, where the scientist flew at, and shoots with some plunger guns. One of them actually hit another scientist toilet in the face. They flush that one after. Out of nowhere, the scientist toilet brings some guns they made and right before it hits fake plungerman, the UFO toilet comes and saves him, shooting with the red beam at the scientist. The cameraman got scared for a second, but the UFO toilet used a TV he had and wrote on it, "I'm friendly, don't attack me." The Alliance moves on and keeps attacking the toilets in the base. A weird sound comes. It sounds like a powerful toilet. The POV ends and the large TV men said, "Battery loss." The Titans fly to the manned toilet 4-0 location, and the episode ends. Well, this video has come to an end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel and my other channels, and also go to my Discord server. And remember, the plot doesn't end. It's just beginning.